Alrighty. I tried to do this video once before, but as I was doing it, the new baby showed up, which I will show y'all in a second. But this will be a video on the best way to keep your turtle tank clean. I found this is the best way. My 40-gallon breeder tank that I had inside before this, I bought this house in 2019 of October and just tore it down a few days ago in July 2021, and I never had to empty out my tank and scrub it or clean it by using these few tips. So that's what I'm going to share with you. The first thing on keeping a crystal clear turtle tank is having double filtration. So what that means is this is a 50-gallon stock tank, livestock tank. I have one, I believe that's a 50-gallon filter. That's a 50-gallon filter. So that's two submersible filters that filters for 100 gallons. So that's double filtration right there. And just to add a little extra, I have another one. So I have two submersible filters. It's good to have different ones. The good thing about these two filters here is there's a little extension which actually pushes the water and it creates a current, which is good to keep the sediments and stuff. If there's any debris, it brings it along here, gets knocked down in this filter. So this type of setup is really good. So that's number one. Number two would be the feeding process. So there are several ways you could do this. Number one, you could feed your turtle in a separate container. Not feeding the turtle, the food gets sucked up into the filters and makes your water cloudy and dirty, and it makes you have to clean your tank a lot more than you typically would by feeding outside the tank. That's number one. Number two, if you do feed inside your tank, you can do two things. You can unplug your filter. That's the best thing I found to keep my turtle tank clean. That's probably the reason why I never had to change or tear down the tank and clean it out, because I turn the filter off whenever I feed the turtles. Number two, you can actually take a container, a plastic container, fill it up with water, about that much, and put your baby turtles inside of this and just have it sit there for about an hour. Once that's done, whatever's left over, you could take one of these little shrimp nets and you could pour the water through there and it'll catch all the debris, the food that's left over. Another way to keep your tank crystal clear would be, you notice I have no substrate in here, no rocks, no sand. I found having rocks, especially the food and the turtles' droppings, poop, gets stuck in the rocks. And whenever you knock stuff around or hit anything, the poop and the food and the nastiness comes up and makes the turtle tank real dirty. So that's another way. So double filtration. Here I have almost triple. Not feeding your turtle outside the tank or inside the tank, unplugging your filters. Another thing that I found was when you change your filters, don't change them all at the same time. So change one, and then maybe a month or two later down the road, change the other one. Change them interchangeably. That allows for you not to have a pH spike. I don't know if you've ever kept the same water and changed the filters and the water turns green and gets algae in it. It had a pH spike. So that's an important way to keep your turtle tank clean. So let's show you the new babies. We have Snickers, and this is a caramel red-eared slider. Check it out, Snickers. Alrighty, this one's super healthy and super active, very friendly. Let's see what else we got here. We got one hiding. Oh, here's the Hibino. This was actually supposed to be an albino. He sent the wrong one, but it's totally cool. I actually love this one a lot, personally. There's my other one over there, my pastel. That one's a little bit older. Let's see if we can find the other pastel slider. Let's see, it's probably hiding back here. Yep, on the filter. Come on, buddy. There he is. This one's gonna be beautiful. This is a big, still got its little egg thing on its face to poke the egg open. Yeah, these are super fresh. This one is Fufu. It's actually one of my coworkers I work with, Fufu. So the caramel is Snickers, this is Fufu, and the Hibino is Mr. Freeze. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the new turtles.